Good morning, my fellow Biotonians. Welcome aboard. Time to boost your rank. Time to see what strategy we can use. Time to see how we can excel in the upcoming NEET examination 2021. All this with me, Shreyas, your physics master teacher at Vedantu, going live. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How is everyone? Please let me know. It's been a long time since I saw you. It's been quite some time. बहुत दिन हो गए आप लोगों से मिलके. It is so nice to be here, and special thanks to Dr. Vani ma'am, who has taken this initiative and who also told me that NEET students need a lot of help. So thanks to her that we were able to plan this amazing session for all the Biotonians. So welcome aboard. I'm so glad to be here and helping you guys strategize in the last few weeks on how to excel in physics. Because Vani ma'am told me this is like Rahu Ketu for you guys. You need some puja to be done, and isi puja se you can probably overcome this fear, overcome this obstacle, and you will do well. So thank you guys for being here. Hi Samja, Prem, Vinisha, Abhishek, Nash, Anuj, Princey, hello Ankit, hello Divya, hi Sri, hello Kirti, hello my future, hello everyone, hi Nivya, hello Ayushi, hello Gautam, hi Shruti, hi Player. Thank you guys for all the love and hearts. And let me tell you, I have been training kids for more than 12 years now, and many of my students are in the top-notch institutes. So having nurtured them, having being with them, and also seeing how they think and seeing how they overcome their struggles, I have some pointers which are there in my mind, which I put it up in the slides. Also, I have made a list of all the important topics which you need to do to make sure that you get 150 plus. I'm going to give you many scenarios by which you can get 150 plus. Also, I'm going to give you some hidden golden rules which I might have spoken in Enthuse channel. I usually teach in Enthuse, which is an JEE English channel, but I'm going to give you those golden rules out here as well, so that you can use them for the NEET examination. So if you want to know more about me, you can definitely follow me on my Instagram handle. That's where you stalk me. Okay. Now, let me tell you one very interesting thing, guys. See, before we begin the class, yeah, Prem, I'm talking in English, bacha. I'm talking in English. Okay. So I know a lot of you are probably English medium students, and I'm pretty sure other students also understand English. So I'll be talking in English. Yes. So let's utilize these last 5 weeks, because it's going to change not just your future, but it's also going to affect thousands and millions of lives, guys, because you guys are going to be doctors, you guys are going to touch so many lives. It's going to make a big difference, and it's really important for me to be here to make sure that you guys do well in physics, because if you do well in physics, I'm pretty sure Vani ma'am has taken care of bio very well. So you guys are going to get really amazing marks over there. But physics is where the main bottleneck is, and that's what we need to overcome, guys. You cannot ignore it. It's like a bitter pill. What do doctors give for a disease, for some illness? They give a pill, right? You have to take the pill. So the pill, the course duration is 5 weeks. Some people I know don't like physics. Sorry guys, I cannot do anything. I mean, just please take this pill for 5 weeks. This illness will go away in 5 weeks. Once you are through this, you will be so happy to hold your degree, to see your rank on the computer screen, to get into the college, to wear that coat in a prestigious institute. That feeling is completely different. So let's not forget our main goal and let's work towards it. These are all minor things. Physics, chemistry, whatever maths might come on your way, these obstacles need to be overcome. We cannot say, sir, physics is difficult, sir, maths is there, sir, integration is there, sir, algebra is there. You need to overcome that, guys, because there is no other way. That's what doctors do. They give medicine, they treat the patient, You have to bear that pain for some time, guys. Are you guys ready to bear that pain? Yeah, please let me know, guys. Let me know by putting up that fire symbol or the heart symbol in the chat box so that you guys are with me. Yes, please do that. Please do that. Okay, great. Now, what are the easy topics? Mind it that these are the topics which I feel are easy over my past few years of analysis, okay? But probably some of you might not agree, but that's okay. You can change the order of the topics. That's okay. So the first thing, easy topics in physics. These are the topics which you cannot leave. Units and dimensions, direct questions. Now, which topics, subtopics under each topic will come, I will tell you that also. This is the broad topics which are generally found easy, or the questions in the paper are easy. Wow, I can see the chat box lit. This is so cool. I mean, just full of colors. This is so cool, guys. I hardly get to see such nice chat boxes on my channel. You guys are a family of 7 lakh. That's so cool, guys. I mean, really cool. And congratulations to all of you for making this channel grow to 7 lakh. I'm pretty sure 1 million is not far away. Okay, now gravity and electrostatics, some of you might disagree on this, but let me tell you guys, these two topics are related to each other. Very much related topics. So that's why I'm saying this is easy. It is like, you know, you throw one stone and you kill 2 birds. So gravity and electrostatics is something like that. Now thermodynamics and thermal physics is also there in chemistry. So that's why, again, it is one stone, 2 birds. So that's why I've put it in the easy category. Modern physics is also there in chemistry. That's the reason why I have put it over here. So guys, you can score both places. You can score in both the places if you do these topics, so you cannot ignore that. NLM kinematics is there everywhere. See, understand, you will not have probably separate questions. It will be used everywhere. If you get separate questions, trust me, they will be very easy. So you cannot ignore those things. Now, some people are scared about these topics, electronic devices, semiconductors and all of that. Trust me, guys, there is one beautiful lecture which I have conducted on Enthuse channel, but if you want me to do it over here, I am ready to do that as well. It's called Zero to Hero in Semiconductors by Shreyas Sir. It's just 1.5 hours class. Watch it. After that, you will be able to understand, solve all the NEET questions. Trust me on this. There is nothing that you should fear about this chapter. In 1.5 hour class, I can do that. Okay? So, yes, if you want me to do it over here, I am ready to do that. After the session is over, you can put up in the comment section what and all topics you want, what and all do you expect out of me. I'll be more than happy to extend all my love, my support, my teachings to all of you. Trust me, I love you guys. So I am ready to do everything, whatever it needs to be done, because you guys are going through so much. And that is the least I can do for you guys. I mean, be here, teach you, motivate you, and give you all those concepts which you feel you guys are weak in. I'm ready to do that. Now, the hard topics. Now, you might say work, energy, momentum, center of mass is not hard, but trust me, it can be hard. It can be tricky at times when it comes to integration, or when it comes to 2D or 3D motion, or there are some specific scenarios in which it can become tricky. Rotation, SHM, my God, it's always tricky, guys. I mean, it's always hard. Okay, current, electricity, capacitors, people usually find hard. Here, people get confused because these are all visualization based topics. So these topics over here mainly involve visualization. So this is all visualization. Even this, till some extent, obviously is visualization. So that's where you face difficulty. Now, for those of you who are facing difficulties in visualization, a simple trick, okay, if you are getting confused with the right hand rule, left hand Fleming rule, right hand Fleming rule, the right toe, take your left foot on the top, all these kind of rules, remember guys, always use right hand rule, number 1. Number 2, use in I cap, J cap, things become very easy. If you write it in I cap, J cap, the vector notation, it becomes easy. Now, how do you use it exactly? I will conduct special classes if you want on this channel, okay, specially related to these topics, which can then make these hard topics easy. Okay, that's something which I can do. That's dependent on your comments and your love that you shower after the session is over, guys. Okay, now that's about the easy and the hard topics. What I want you to do is immediately, in fact, you will be getting this PDF. I want you to divide which topics are easy, which topics are hard for you. I want you guys to write it down on this very chart and paste it on your wall. Please, all my dear Biotonians, please do this. Trust me, it works. And list down all the topics which are hard. There might be many topics which are hard. I am going to give you a 5-week plan by which you can remove these hard topics and put it into easy topics. Yes, you can do that. You can do that. You can put it in the easy topic. Now, how to do that in the easy topic, I will tell you. Okay, don't worry. But slowly you need to shift these things. You need to make it easy. You have 5 weeks. Trust me, it is doable. How it is doable, I will tell you in some time. Now, going to the subtopics. I will quickly go through the subtopics because I don't want to waste the time over there because that is very informative. But you have to keep it with you so that you cannot miss any of these topics. Now, what are those sure shot? Because I know many of you are waiting for this. Sure shot topics which you must study. Not just topics guide. In fact, the subtopics of each chapter. These are some things which you must do. You cannot afford to lose marks over there. So the list of all the subtopics from all the chapters has been given over here, and I will give you a big nice PDF for this, okay? Because I don't want to waste the time over here. So like for example, in units and dimensions, you cannot afford to lose marks in errors. So how to count significant figures, how to calculate percentage error, how to find the dimensional formula. So all the subtopics which are there, be it kinematics or be it Newton's laws, which kind of problems you need to solve, angle of banking, wedge, constrained motion, coefficient of friction, Bernoulli's principle in fluids, terminal speed, same thing, thermal properties, which all chapters, which all subtopics you need to study. I have put up a detailed list out here. Now that's a detail which you will get in the PDF. Everybody knows how to get the PDF? Yes. Oh, by the way, don't worry. There is a link in the description box which will allow you to join the Telegram group. Number 2, after some time, just check this same session. In the description box, you will get the PDF. Okay. I will send this PDF. Don't worry. Vani ma'am will upload this PDF in the description box. Don't worry about this. All these subtopics will come. All these subtopics are going to come both in the Telegram group as well as in the description box for you guys to download for free. Yes, all these subtopics, whatever I have written down. It has taken me a lot of time to actually list down all these topics, guys. So all these topics I have listed it down. Okay, so EMI, AC, everything, and I have marked which is hard and which is easy also. Okay, so that is something which you need to do. Everybody okay with this? Everybody okay with this? Now let's come to the main part, and that is the strategy part. Now that's the main part, that's the strategy part. Okay, so all the topics I have given. Don't worry guys. Okay, great, great. I can see a lot of you putting up. Thank you Khushi, SS Boptan, thank you Lipsraj, thank you NEET, thank you Gaya, thank you Vimla, thank you Aryavasi, thank you Shruti, thank you Lisa. All right, Manpreet, all right, Optic. Great. So now here comes the next part. This is the main part. How do you exactly get 150 plus? Now, see guys, your NEET paper has been divided into 2 categories. Okay, so basically you have an option of selecting 10 questions out of 15 questions in the section B, and there is a compulsory section which is section A. Correct? Everybody knows this. Now, how do you get 150 plus? Because this is not easy, but it is not achievable. You can achieve it. If you get 150 plus and if your score is close to 340s and 350s in bio, trust me, you have already surpassed, guys, 500 plus just in 2 subjects. I mean bio, that is zoology and botany together, and then physics and chemistry. If you get 100, 150, you can easily cross 650 marks in the NEET examination. So understand what is the strategy first. So first of all, lots of mock tests and analysis. Now everybody tells you this, but nobody tells you how to analyze it. So I'm going to give you a chart which you can download. Now this is something which you have to download when you get the PDF, and this is the analysis you have to do. Now there are some very crucial things in the table which you need to pay attention to. If you notice, on the left hand side, I have put the chapter names or the topic names. This could be chapter names, or it could be even topic names, subtopic also. Okay, it's up to you how you want to make it. In fact, I would suggest go with subtopics. Now, if you notice over here, the headers are calculation, misreading, conceptual, no time, don't know, didn't understand. You will not see a column for silly mistakes, because trust me, people do not understand what is exactly a silly mistake. Guys, you cannot count any mistake as a silly mistake. That's the worst mistake which students do. So please do not think every mistake is a silly mistake. You have to be bold enough, courageous enough to accept, yes, this was a conceptual mistake. Yes, I humbly accept, yes, this was probably, I did not know that concept at all, or I did not understand the question at all. I misread the question. So let's say, for example, you are doing a question on Bernoulli. Okay, you are doing a question on Bernoulli. So maybe you made a calculation error. Yes. Maybe you did not misread the question. That's fine. Okay. Conceptually, also you went wrong. You did a calculation mistake also. You did a conceptual mistake also. That's the worst thing that can happen. You had time, you solved it, you knew about it. It's not like you did not understand the question. You understood the question. You knew Bernoulli's, but you also had time. You did a conceptual mistake. You read the question properly, and you also did a calculation mistake. So that's how you need to do. And similarly, for all the subtopics, make a total after each test. So test 1, test 2, test 3, make the total and check this out, guys. How many mistakes are you making? 4 mistakes, 0 mistakes, 10 mistakes, 5 mistakes, 7 mistakes, 8 mistakes. This clearly will tell you what needs to be done. What needs to be done. Yes. Is NCERT enough for concept, Chandana? Yes, it is. But you need to go through some other books also for practice, like previous year NEET questions needs to be done, guys. Okay, previous year NEET questions needs to be done. Okay, so these are the things which you need to do. Now, how do you avoid the calculation mistake? See, try not to do mental math unless you are very strong with math. Please write down the calculations. Sometimes it happens, people write 2 into 5 is 7. You're thinking about 2 into 5, but you're somehow adding those two numbers. It happens. It's a calculation mistake. Don't count it as silly mistake. I know it's a silly mistake, but it's a calculation mistake. Let's categorize it properly. So I know it is not 7. It's supposed to be 10. So when you write things down properly, sometimes the mistakes get avoided. Try not to do everything mentally unless you are very strong with maths. For misreading, there is a very simple thing to avoid it. Please underline. Guys, your paper is, not online. In online, you cannot underline the questions. You cannot underline, highlight what is important, what is not important. The advantage of a paper-based test is that you get diagrams. Let's say there is a wedge, okay, and there is some sphere. You can immediately start drawing on it. Please don't use a rough sheet again somewhere here and then start drawing over here separately, and then while you copy it, maybe you forgot the wedge or maybe you forgot the inclination. So that's the thing which you need to pay attention to. Not just that, guys. I mean, sometimes misreading can involve things like, the angle. Usually you get this angle, theta. But sometimes in the question, they might give you this angle. Okay. So usually you're used to solving problems with angle with the horizontal. Suddenly in that question, they give you angle with the vertical. So you need to be very careful. What is given, what is asked. So always ask yourself, what is asked, and what is given. So if you list these things down, what and all is given, what and all is asked, trust me, you can go from the given to what is asked very easily. Sometimes people don't analyze the situation. So read it carefully, analyze the situation carefully. So do not miss any words. Read between the lines. Now, for conceptual mistakes, there is no other way but to solve. Okay, so what you need to do for that concept, solve questions on that concept only. On that concept, read the definition, analyze okay, the formula. Now when I say analyze the formula, maybe you have a conceptual mistake. I'll give an example. I'll just give an example. See, when you drop a ball from some height, okay, the time taken to fall down, okay, the time taken to fall down from this height h is given by root of 2h by g. Root of 2h by g. Everybody knows this. But sometimes what happens in the question, they might tell you that the ball is not dropped, but it is initially given some speed. Maybe, I don't know, 2 meters per second velocity was given. Now, if you use this formula instead of, using kinematics, that means that's a conceptual mistake. That's not silly mistake, calculation mistake. You forgot that this formula is not applicable when you throw the object forcefully. So that's a conceptual mistake. So now you need to think, acha, when can I use this formula? Only when I drop it. Oh, what do I do when I throw it? Okay, so that means I need to use kinematic equations to find the time. Initial velocity is given, displacement h is given. So I need to use s is ut plus half at square. Now you should also think why that formula was not applicable. The formula was not applicable because that formula is derived by substituting u as 0. So that's the reason why you cannot use that formula. I hope this is clear. I hope this is clear. So that's how you need to analyze the situation. So you need to go back to derivation. So when I say conceptual, also check the derivations once. Sometimes the derivations might help you analyzing when you can use a formula, when you should not use that formula. Is everybody getting this? Okay. So this is the kind of time you need to spend. When you say no time, now that is completely on the strategy of the exam. So what you need to do as a workaround in order to avoid this is basically solve more problems and experiment. This is the main thing. Many people do not experiment. See, right from the day you joined coaching, maybe in 11th or whenever you started, the same thing you are doing. You are always starting with whatever question comes first, next question, third question, or whatever, section 1, section 2, you are solving it sequentially, you are not experimenting. That's the worst mistake, guys. Don't do that. Instead, try experimenting. Okay, let me solve chemistry first. Okay, let me solve all easy questions first. Okay, let me solve all hard questions first. Let me start with physics first. Let me do the analysis first. Let me see which and all questions are there. Okay, this section looks easy. Let me start with that. All these experiments you need to do using the mock test. Is that clear? Okay, so that's one thing. Now, if you do not know, that means you need to read the chapter, guys. You need to read the chapter. Now, usually, if you did not understand the question, then that's where you need to attend the discussion sessions. Understand the discussion sessions. And these are very much related to even, conceptual understanding of that same chapter or the same subtopic. So if you're not able to understand the question, that means you're not able to, split up the problem into smaller problems. Usually what happens whenever you have a problem, okay, generally you put a formula and you get answer. But sometimes it might not be so straightforward. Maybe what is given in the question and what is asked might not be so direct. Maybe you need to find something, maybe you need to find something else, and from these two you need to find that, and then you need to find this. So there might be some steps involved. Now usually you might not understand the flow. So my idea is, my suggestion to you guys, my tip, my trick to you guys is go reverse. Acha, this is asked. Okay, so what do I need? Okay, this is given. So what and all can I find? Okay, I can find this, I can find this. Oh, now I know this, I know this. If I need this, I need this thing. So I know these two, I need this. Acha, I know how to relate these two. So that's how you can build up the link between the problems. Please, whenever you don't understand, also drawing diagrams, draw diagrams before and after. This also helps you guys. This will also help you every time when you draw the diagrams. Okay? Yes. So everybody, I hope you guys are understanding. All right. बहुत ही बढ़िया. Excellent day. Now, कितने mock tests? How many mock tests you need to give? Okay. I will tell you how many mock tests you need to give, but usually start with fewer mock tests and धीरे धीरे से increase the number of mock tests. धीरे धीरे से increase the number of mock tests. अब वो कैसे exactly plan करना है? That's the timetable for physics. Let's do this. Yes, Prem Kumar, if you want me to conduct important questions, mock tests, some specific unit related, session, Prem and others, trust me, I am ready to do that on Biotonic. Okay, I will put in that extra work. All right, I am ready to do that extra hard work for you guys, provided you shower that love and post it up in the comments after the session is over. Now this is the timetable. This is what you guys were waiting for also. Okay, now look at this. Now look at this. This is everything detailed. I'm not making this up right now. I have thought about this, and that's why I took some time, and this session also took some time to plan it out, because I had to think what and all needs to be planned and what and all needs to be done in the last 5 weeks for you guys. So it has taken me some time, but I have done this for you guys. So what is the timetable? So look at this. This is week 1 to week 5. So I have divided broadly into 3 things. These are the topics you need to study basically. Okay, you need to properly study using the notes or probably the books and probably lectures or probably the YouTube sessions or recordings, whatever you want to do, just do that. But this is what I mean by topics. Mock tests, you can solve it, probably the online mock tests, the freely ones which are available, but those are not that accurate sometimes. And you can use YouTube mock test and the crash course mock test. So the crash course mock test and the YouTube mock test, that's where you need to give it. Or probably if you are in the long-term batch, so if you are in the long-term batch, you will be having the test series available with you. So use those test series for solving these mock tests. Now, when I say revision and practice, you need to solve this from your previous year questions or question bank or whichever book or assignment, all right, assignments you might have. So this is where you need to solve all these things. Now here is the thing. Okay, so these are the things which you need to understand. What do I mean by revision, mock tests and topics? Now the first week, concentrate more on the hard topics. Remember, I gave you one slide, divide the topics into easy and divide it into hard. So that's why that list is very important. I had asked you to divide hard topics and easy topics. So all the hard topics, slowly need to bring it over here. Okay, concepts which can be done only. Now understand, I'm not saying you need to do every hard topic. Let's say some student says, sir, for me, electromagnetic induction is very hard, sir. I have tried it in the past. I know I will take a long time. Or, sir, ray optics is very big chapter, sir. I don't know how to do it. I know it will take me a long time. I cannot do it. Fine, it's okay. Do the ones which you can do it. Which you can do it in the last 1-2 weeks. Okay, because I'm going to give you only 1 to 3 weeks of time for doing those hard topics. Don't do too many mock tests. Do 1 to 3. Why am I saying do less mock tests? Because you are going to need that time, for solving and understanding those hard topics. Okay, revision and practice also needs to be done, and do the formulas of the topics which you already know. Okay, so practice that formula. So when I say formulas, that means write it down. Don't do it mentally. Take a rough sheet, take one newspaper. If you are having any rough sheet, just keep writing the formulas down. Whatever formulas you recollect. Okay, Newton's laws, rotational motion, all the moment of inertia formula, start writing it down. Don't do it mentally. No, don't do it mentally. Please write it down. And when you write it down, think what it means. Think what each formula means. Don't just write it down normally. So when I say impulse is integral f dt. Just don't write J is integral f dt, J is integral f dt. No point. You should understand. Impulse is the integral of force and time. That means it is also the area under force versus time. So if force is given and I integrate it from one time to the other, that's when I get impulse, and impulse is nothing but change in momentum. So that's how you need to revise the formulas. Okay. Then in the next weeks, what you need to do is the remaining hard topics, but do the less hard ones. The most difficult one, you do it now. The less hard topics or the medium hard topics, you need to do it in the week 2 and week 3. And slowly you can see from week 3 onwards, your number of mock tests need to increase per week. This is per week, guys. This is per week. Okay, this is per week. That's what you need to do. Slowly increase this. Right now, over here, you need that time for hard topics. Keep this in mind. Now, over here in revision, what you need to do in week 2, practice the problems of the topics which you did over here. In week 3, practice all the problems and all the topics of week 1 and week 2. Okay, because you cannot just study it and forget about it. You need to practice them also. So in week 3, what you need to do, guys, look at this, week 1 and week 2, whatever topics you have studied, make sure you practice them along with formulas, facts and definitions. I have also added the words facts and definitions over here because, let's say for example, some chapter like say semiconductor is there and you need to know the the band gap for a semiconductor. That's a fact, okay, that you cannot derive it. So in the end, if you try to remember all these things, it is highly probable that you will remember in the examination. Probably if you do it here, maybe by the time the exam comes, you will forget it. So try to do all those facts, those definitions, okay, towards the week 3. That's what I would suggest. Now week 4 and week 5 is very important. Don't learn anything new. Please remember this. Don't learn anything new. Whatever you have done till here, that's it. Done, done. Nothing more, guys. Nothing more apart from this. इतना ही काफी है. जितना पढ़ लिया बस पढ़ लिया. इसके बाद कुछ नहीं पढ़ना अभी. Okay? अब इसमें क्या करना है? Whatever you have studied, trust me, whatever topics were hard, you will be able to complete it. Okay? Don't worry about it. These 3 weeks are 21 days are more than enough for completing it by one shots and revision lectures, all the recorded classes on YouTube or your crash courses which are available. Trust me on that. Now in these weeks, in the 4th week, I am still telling you do 3 to 5 mock tests, practice a lot of problems, formulas, definitions, etc. The last week is very important. Don't try too many mock tests because see, just few days before the exam, if you solve a hard mock test and you get less marks, you will be demotivated. So last 2 days, okay, so I'm just mentioning it over here, last few days, it's very important to build confidence. You need to be confident about it. So for building that confidence, solve mock tests, improve upon it, but don't get demotivated. Don't do anything which demotivates you. Just relax. Don't study one night before the exam. Don't sit and mug up all the formulas one day before the exam. Plan as if, if your exam date is 11th, then you should finish everything by 9th. That's what you need to plan. Okay? Only spend time analysis, in revision, in identifying your mistakes. That's what you need to do. Please understand, don't study 1 or 2 days before the exam. You need to cool your mind, calm your mind, because you guys are going to be nervous. Okay? So that's why I'm telling you this. So this is the 5-week timetable which you need to follow, which will also be there in the PDF. Now things you should not do. Also make a poster of this. Don't do this. First thing, don't make new notes. Some people might be telling you, make new notes, physics ke liye. No, physics ke liye you cannot make new notes now. It's done. Okay? But now you might be like, sir, just now you told that there are these hard topics which you need to study. Yes, study them, but underline, highlight from the book. Don't waste time making notes. In that book only you scribble. Understanding this? Don't make new notes. Now there is no time to make new notes, guys. Please, in the book only you write down whatever you want to write, scribble it. Nobody is going to give you marks for that. So use your books, put sticky notes, sticky tapes, whatever you want to do it in your notebook or your class notes or your textbook. Now do not follow too many channels and too many new books at the last moment. Whatever books you have, जितने books है उतना काफी है. जितने channels आप देख रहे हो बहुत ज़्यादा मत देखना, जितना देख रहे हो उतना काफी है. So let's say you are sticking to biotonic, stick to biotonic. Don't see what is happening there. उधर क्या बोला, इधर क्या बोला. You'll get confused, guys. Don't do that. Don't join 100 things. Okay, don't join hundreds of test series and you are not able to complete it. ये भी मत करना. Okay, अब ये तो बहुत important है. Don't believe rumors. Lot of channels will spread rumors, so you need to trust the trusted sources. You need to always look at the trusted sources. And we at Vedantu never spread rumors. We do not speculate. अरे नीट का डेट बदलने वाला है, अरे अभी कुछ होने वाला है, वो मंत्री अभी कैब में उस मंत्री के साथ बाहर कहीं चले गए, तो शायद ये दोनों कुछ बात कर रहे होंगे रिगार्डिंग व्हेन द नेक्स्ट नीट एग्जाम डेट्स आर गोइंग टू हैपन. कुछ ना कुछ गड़बड़ चल रहा है, क्या हो सकता है? Don't believe all these things. These are all random things. These are, please don't believe it. Okay? Just do whatever you have to do. अगर कुछ होता है हम बताएंगे आपको. Don't worry about it. Okay. Don't deprive yourself of sleep. This is very important. I know a lot of things are there which you need to be done, but you cannot deprive yourself of sleep. जैसे ही तुम्हारा नींद कम हो जाएगा, the moment you start depriving yourself of sleep, that's it. Your daily routine will be completely messed up and you will not be active, you will not be able to recollect, you will feel drowsy, you will look lazy, पूरा गड़बड़ हो जाएगा. Please don't deprive yourself of sleep. Sleep for 7 hours. आराम से सो, ऐसे सोना कि जैसे कोई टेंशन नहीं, घोड़े बेच के सोना, ठीक है? At the end of the night you should sleep as if कल के बारे में इतना मत सोचो, टेंशन मत लो कि क्या होगा नीट एग्जाम में. Sell all your horses. That's what they say in Hindi. घोड़े बेच के सोना, ठीक है? So sleep as if you have sold all your horses. Okay. So don't try and complete syllabus if too many backlogs are there. Now this is for those students जिनका बहुत ज़्यादा backlog है. But I'm pretty sure most of you would have done with many things. So if there are some students, I'm not judging you, but I'm just telling. ये मत सोचना मेरे को सब कुछ करना है. ना, नहीं हो पाएगा. जितना करो अच्छे से करो. Trust me, बहुत अच्छे नंबर मिलेंगे. Trust me on this. Okay. Whatever you do, do it properly. Don't try to complete everything, especially those students who have lot of backlogs. So don't try to do everything, guys. That's very important. Okay. Now, two important things. Very, very important things, guys. Let's do this. Okay. Thank you, Said Safi. I'm glad you guys are getting really amazing marks. So Priya, if you have many backlogs, just concentrate on the easy topics and few of the hard topics. Remember that 1 to 5 week of plan I gave you? Just do those many things. Okay, whatever you can do, do it. That's why I mentioned the word doable. Even if there are 10 topics and you are able to do only 3 topics, but you are able to do it properly, do that. Don't try to do 6 topics half-baked. Nah, that won't work. That won't work. Okay? Okay, great. Now, thumbs down rule. Now, what is this thumbs down rule? Here is the analysis which I have done. Okay, there is negative marking. Everybody knows there is negative marking, -1. Now, imagine this. By chance, in the examination. Oh, by the way, some of you are saying, sir, I have backlogs. Guys, if you want, I can conduct some classes. Do let me know. I will be more than happy to help you to cover up your backlogs. Definitely. Now, for 4 wrong answers, you need to mark 1 correct answer. You need to mark 1 correct answer to compensate for this. Think about it. Think about it. Do you agree with that? Because 4 wrong answers means -1. -1, correct? And -1 into 4, -4. So to nullify, to compensate for it, what you need to do? You need to mark 1 correct answer. That's what everybody knows. It nullifies. But you will be like, हाँ ठीक है, I will solve 1 more question. But you know there is a problem in that. The catch is you have wasted at least 5 time for 5 questions. You have wasted time for 5 questions in total. And what did you get after doing all this nonsense? Roughly you get 1 minute 15 seconds per question. I'll tell you how this calculation is done in a bit. But roughly you would have wasted 6 minutes. And for what? 0 marks. क्या हो गया यार ये? मतलब 4 गलत क्वेश्चन कर दिया आपने, कॉम्पनसेट भी कर दिया, 0 मार्क्स आ गए, 6 मिनट भी चले गए. दिस इज वेरी बैड. दिस इज वेरी बैड. इससे अच्छा क्या होगा यार? ये वेस्ट ऑफ टाइम है. Instead of doing all this, you could have done this. That's why I say selecting questions is very, very important. Questions ढंग से चुनो. टाइम मत वेस्ट करो. 6 मिनट बर्बाद कर देंगे आपका कॉलेज. ये मिलेगा या फिर ये मिलेगा. अंडरस्टैंड? उससे अच्छा उन्हीं 6 मिनट में क्या कर सकते थे? इंस्टेड यू कुड हैव चोजन 3 डिफिकल्ट वंस, बट द वंस व्हिच यू कैन डू. ये नहीं कि सर ने बोला डिफिकल्ट करना है, चुन लिया ऐसा कुछ टॉपिक. यू सेलेक्ट 1 टॉपिक व्हिच you do not have head and tail clue about it. Don't do that. Something which you think you can do with some little bit of effort, 3 lengthy questions but doable easy ones, take 2 minutes, no problem, no problem. It will give you 12 marks. It will give you 12 marks, guys. Isn't this interesting? Isn't this interesting, guys? I mean, look at this, guys. Look at this. 6 minutes can give you 0. You have solved 5 questions, or you solve 3 questions, take more time, but you get those 12 marks. That's very important. So choose the questions wisely. That's very, very important. Put it in your head. Keep reminding yourself every time you solve the mock test. Let it be there in your head. Do this again and again and again while you practice mock tests. That's why I told mock test analysis. What did I just tell you? Do analysis of mock tests. Alright? So, did not get time. That's where you are losing your time, guys. You don't have time because of this. Okay? Cool. Now, the next thing which I want to show you. Okay, where is it? Yep. Okay. Yes. How do you get 150 plus? How do you get 150 plus? Let's see this. 150 plus. Thank you, Bain. Thank you, Ria. Alright. Okay. Only guys, no buffaloes. Wise buzz. Nobody's a buffalo, man. Out here. All of them are lovely biotonians. But guys, it's just a way of saying it. Okay, chalo, let's see. How to get 150 plus. 100% strike rate. These are for those students who are very, very accurate. Who are very, very accurate. Who generally have negligible mistakes. If they solve 50 questions, maybe 1 or 2 questions go wrong. That means your concepts are very strong for them. I'm not saying they know everything. See, don't get me wrong. When I say 100% strike rate, I don't say that, they know everything. Now, they might not know few things, but whatever they know it properly. You will see the advantage. You will see the plus point of doing whatever you know correctly. Observe this. Observe this. You just need to solve 38 questions. Just 38 questions from section A and B in total. That accounts to 1 minute 10 seconds. That's it. 1 minute 10 seconds per question and you get 150 plus. Isn't it interesting, guys? 100% strike rate, you have skipped how many questions? 7 questions you have skipped and you get 150. Interesting. 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 Interesting it is. 100. So, even if you leave few chapters, let's say somebody says, sir, I don't know fluids. Fine. But do you know everything else properly? No problem. Then do it. Sir, I don't know thermodynamics. Sir, I don't know semiconductors. Okay, fine. Maybe there are 4 to 5 questions on that. Fine. But other topics, do it properly. And they are simple. They are easy questions. NEET questions are easy questions. Direct, maybe 2 steps. But you can do it. You can get it. That's one scenario. Second scenario. 90% strike rate. Many of you might lie in this category as well. 90%. Now, how do you utilize this 90% strike rate to your advantage? Look at this. You need to solve around 43 questions. 43 questions that will give you, 156 marks. You are allowed to do 4 mistakes. You are allowed to do 4 mistakes. So that's -4 and you'll get 152 marks from section A and B in total. Section A and B, total section. Understanding this? Very, very interesting. This is 90% strike rate. So 43 questions from physics section A and B to total. And roughly, because you have solved more questions now. Earlier you are solving 38 to 39 questions. Now you are solving more questions. So the time duration will decrease. So 1 minute per question roughly. Assuming you solve the paper in 45 minutes per subject. But trust me on this. If you guys are smart enough, tell me guys, I'm pretty sure your bio paper, the 2 sections, zoo, botany together, doesn't take actually 90 minutes. Tell me, frankly speaking, you tell me guys, does it actually take 90 minutes? 45 minutes? I don't think so, because they are direct questions. Bio is somebody saying bio in 30 minutes. Correct. Somebody is saying, sir, it takes little bit less only. So use that time. Use that time. So you can make this 1 minute to 1.5 minutes. So whatever time you save in bio, whatever time you save in probably sometimes in chem also, inorganic chemistry, organic chemistry, you will save time there. Use that time for physics. So ideally speaking, I would want you guys to give physics at least, please give 60 minutes guys. If you want 150 plus, please give physics at least 60 minutes plus. Save time, save the time. I hope Vani ma'am will agree with this, okay, because I am asking to sacrifice some time from bio, because I know the questions are direct. So save the time from bio, because bio is very, very interesting, very, very straightforward. You know it, you know it. You don't know it, you don't know it. That's it. So there are some questions which involve some trick, but most of the questions you know it or you don't know it. So please save some time out there. Another scenario, 86% strike rate. 86%. Yes, 86% strike rate. How do you do this? Okay, so 156 questions, that means you need to solve almost everything, guys. You solve everything. There is one guy who decides, I want to solve everything. I'm going to solve all the 45 questions. Fine, no problem. 156 minus 6, you will still get 150 marks. You are allowed to do 6 mistakes. You're allowed to do 6 mistakes and you will roughly get 1 minute per question. But that depends again. If you save up the time from bio or chem, you can make this time go up to 1 minute 30 seconds. Definitely you can make this go up. Okay, so Vandana is saying she's giving 90 minutes for physics. That's very good, Vandana. You are very smart. I mean, you are utilizing and efficiently, your time is being used very efficiently, Vandana, and I'm pretty sure others also are going to follow similar things. Very good. Jaswita P, I have given all the important topics at the start of the class. Okay, at the start of the class. So it will be available for you guys to download it after the session is over. It will be also available in the Telegram channel. Okay, so I'll give you the PDF in the description box as well as in the Telegram channel. Don't worry. So this is how you can get it. I'm pretty sure many of you might come in this category as well, who solve everything. So guys, are you ready now to gulp the coffee where you live the life of a doctor? Yeah. Are you ready to take that pill? Remember I was talking, illness needs to be cured. You need to take that pill. You need to take that medicine. You need to take the treatment. That's okay. But you will be a doctor, guys. I mean, what's better than that? So one interesting thing that I would like to tell you is that when you go to Biotonic, and by the way, this is the channel which I teach. So if you go to Biotonic, and that's where I am live, interesting, okay, you will see there will be links for the crash course out here. Okay, so where is the link for the crash course? I think, yeah, there it is. Click on the link and register for the 2021 crash course. Now, this crash course has mock tests, it has revision classes, all easy, hard topics, everything. Physics, chemistry, maths, physics, chemistry, bio, everything. And there are 60 sessions right from 9th of August to 4th of September. But if you feel, no sir, I'm okay with watching recorded classes also, then join the 2nd August batch. This crash course is meant to boost your percentile, because many students are saying, sir, can you revise all the topics? Yes, I can revise, but I will not be able to revise all the topics. I will revise probably the important ones. But if you want all the topics to be revised with assignments, with problem solving, with proper, revision subtopic wise, then this crash course is for you, because this has 60 sessions, not just for physics, guys. This is total physics, chemistry, bio in total. And there are mock tests, 20 mock tests. Remember I told you, you need to solve 1 to 3 mock tests, then 3 to 5 mock tests in the weekly plan. That's where you need to get the mock tests from. Now, you cannot just download mock tests from random websites. Don't do that. There is no trend. There is no, accountability. Whosoever is making the tests, they are random tests. Give proper tests where you will get detailed analysis. And the crash course is not for 10,000. When you use my coupon code SHNEET, you get 40% off. So you will be getting it for 6,000 rupees. So that's something which I'm pretty sure you can afford. Just click the buy now button and use my coupon code. You get straight away 40% off on the crash course, like I have told you. and you will, yes, get all your doubts also cleared in this crash course, guys. Okay, so if you have any doubts, there is a doubt expert sitting on the other side who will solve any doubt, no matter which book you are asking the doubt from morning till the night. All right, so please do important questions, Prem. Definitely I will do that. And guys, humble request, if you want me to do some important chapters, I'm ready to do that. Please put it up in the comment section. I'll help you boost your rank, trust me. If you want me to do mock tests, I'm ready to do that. If you want me to do some special session, definitely I'm ready to do that. Okay, but remember, crash course is the one which will be very, very systematic, which is the one from where you can actually get all the content, and you will also get the tests, 20 mock tests. You will get it with the reports and the analysis which needs to be done. So that's the one which you should use along with YouTube. Just YouTube? No. Crash course plus YouTube? Yes. That combination is very deadly. That's the one which will help you become a doctor. Understand? Just YouTube, chances are there, but you need lots and lots of hard work, and you should already be in some coaching and you are utilizing it very well, then it helps. But if you're not happy with your coaching, then probably it shouldn't. Okay, yes, definitely I will do mock test beast mode. Thank you guys very much for all your love, all your hearts, all your love and support. It's so nice to see all of you out here. Glad to be here, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in on Saturday morning, and do not forget to hit the like button and hit the subscribe button down there. And I was Shreyas, and I was going live from Bangalore, from my house, and I'll be seeing you guys again. Do comment. Take care. Hasta la vista.